Back are we?
This time, my friend.
Are you on something right now, Mr. Akers?
No, I'm stressed out. I come from I wasn't gonna talk as a show of respect, but come from like deep kind of breakdown. Sorry.
Mr. Akers, you stand charged with the offense of criminal mischief. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you.
Yes, Judge. Officers were dispatched to Houston Recovery Center in Harris County, Texas, in response to a welfare check. Earlier that day, the defendant had been dropped off at the center and became very angry. The defendant began yelling and throwing his shoes at the staff. The defendant walked into a room and closed the door. While inside, the defendant punched the glass door, shattering it. The defendant was also throwing things around the room and hit his head against the wall and the doors. The defendant also urinated in the corner. The complaining witness estimates the cost to repair the glass door to be $1,000 at the Houston Recovery Center.
I would imagine that he's just not welcome back there. Have you?
I spoke with the recovery center. They said that he's now on a no admission list.
Right.
Mr. Akers, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with you because I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system and how we're going to proceed forward. Look at me.
Now that I have drugs in my system.
Yeah, it's time to stop. You are so geeked out now on something. What?
Stress. My life is stress. I know I messed up. What you see of me is remorse for doing something I know is stupid. And I
want you to listen to me, and I want you to listen well. I will give you but one opportunity to get off the dope by yourself. If I find that you're using whatever it may be, I'm going to put you in a rehab facility in the jail. I will give you one opportunity to try to get off these demons yourself. But if I find that you continue to use, I'm going to keep you with me. No more dope. I'm sending you now for a drug test. You must take the test and come right back. If you fail to take, look at me. If you fail to take the test, if you fail to come back, I will take away the PR bond and I'm going to make your bond extremely high. You have to understand, you don't, unless you do, I would imagine that you have no one that's willing to pony up $5,000 to get you out. Am I right? Consider that when you're out there in the free world, because if I put you in jail, even at $1,000 bond, you probably don't have anyone that's going to make it. You're going to sit there. Make wise choices. You get one opportunity. Are we clear? Okay. I want to send him. We'll have him come right back and we'll go from there. Right. And then can you reach out to the next one, please? All right. Can you please file the conditions? Well, don't worry. Don't even worry about it. So no going back to the Houston Recovery Center, no weapons.
Page 5. Page 5. David, Justin, page 11.
Okay. Justin Davis, is that you? Mr. Davis, you're charged with indecent exposure. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
The complainant was jogging at White Oak Bayou Park in Harris County, Texas, and the complainant observed the defendant naked and masturbating next to a pool located inside Stewart Park. The complainant could see the defendant's penis which was an open view of anyone walking on the trail. The officers arrived and observed the defendant sitting near the pool without pants and underwear and continuing to masturbate.
Is he currently registered as a sex offender? Can you see that now?
I can check, Your Honor. Your Honor, we can't find the information at this time. We'd have to make a call to the officer to find that he is registered. But at this time, we don't have that information.
Prior felony failures to register, you know? So what kind of conditions would you think? Michael?
Judge, I don't know the status of the housing of the defendant, but at this time, the state would ask for staying away from public places where children would go, like parks where the defendant was, staying away from schools, parks, public places, anywhere where children may go, is what I would ask.
How old are you, Mr. Davis? You're 41. What do you do for a living? So where do you live?
I live in a tent, my dog.
You live in the where?
In a tent.
He's homeless and lives.
This is a loaded opening question. The judge isn't just making conversation here. They're probing credibility and state of mind right out of the gate. Stress or substances? That distinction matters legally and emotionally. What do you think? Is this frustration boiling over or something deeper? Drop your take in the comments.
In the tent.
I know, Judge.
And the problem is that this is not our first indecent exposure. This is not our first failure to register. So I'm going to appoint your lawyer today, and I'm going to see where we're going, because I don't know what conditions we can put to protect the public from you.
The issue, Judge, is the underlying registered case is in indecency of a child from 2004, and that's why I'm harping on you staying away from children.
Okay, so we're going to have to do a deep dive on this. So
Yes, Judge.
I'm going to have you sign a receipt with Victoria, and then I'm going to take you a seat in the jury box. Don't go anywhere, Mr. Davis, please.
May I approach that?
Yeah, of course. Hey,
Oh, we're here. I just wanted to talk to my client about some bond violations.
what is your client's name?
Shirens.
Give me a second. Deputy Anderson, I might need you. Mr. Shirez, come up.
Go ahead and sign for your recess.
We were in here the other day, and you were acting like it's all little bunnies jumping in the woods, all happy-go-lucky, knowing full well that you had a ton of bond violations. You were to have a curfew from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4:30 in the morning, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different violations where you are going out in the middle of the night. Guess what happens? Or do you have any response?
Your Honor, I've spoken to the family. I've spoken to Mr. Chavez. I recommended that he get started with some therapy, you know.
You go, yeah, I'm going to help you get started with that therapy right now. Guess what happens? Guess. He goes with you. Yeah, we'll get started real quick. We'll talk. I don't know. He'll pop up in tomorrow's docket. We can talk again. But he's out at 4:30 in the morning, 1 in the morning. It's unacceptable. Doesn't get it. So, his bond's $100 now. I'll make it a 5,001. You know, if they have issues making it, just let me know. We can talk. But I mean, I can't just let him go. You know. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
He is top of page 8.
You said the bond hearing will be tomorrow?
No. I'm revoking it and raising it to 5,001.
Okay.
And then, so if they have issues and they're unable to make the bond,
Okay.
we can talk, you know, after tomorrow.
Page 29.
No.
See, strong. Come on up.
Good morning, Mr. C-Strong. Do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that.
I'm not able to afford one.
Why not? When is the last time you've had a full-time job?
Company went out of business in February. I've been DoorDashing.
So you are working?
What? It's not enough to afford because I got my kids. I don't have enough to afford a lawyer from what I make from DoorDash.
How much money do you make a month?
Probably barely 300, maybe.
How much?
Barely 300.
300 what?
Dollars.
What? A day? A week? You make $300 a month. I don't believe that for a second. How do you eat? How do you survive?
I stay with my wife. My wife.
So your wife works.
Yes.
What does your wife do?
She does assistant at an apartment facility.
How much money does she make a month?
She just started, so I'm really not sure. It's probably been about 3 weeks or so.
Why do the people of Harris County get to pay for a lawyer for you when you don't do anything? How's that fair? Why you get to sit at home play Xbox? Well, why do the people of Harris County get to pay for your lawyer? How's that fair? You're able-bodied. There's no reason why you shouldn't be working. You need a job.
Yes, sir. I work. I take care of my kids. We just got it.
No, but you're not taking care of your kids. No, kids need food. They need clothes. Not just love. They need physical things as well. And if you're not pulling your weight, then you're not helping your kids. Your wife is helping your kids. What conditions did we put on Mr. C-Strong, please? I'm sorry if you don't like what I'm telling you, Mr. C-Strong, but I'm telling you the truth. How old are you? You're 39 and you make $300 a month. That's silly. And it's a shame.
I work for one out of business.
Then find something else.
Have been.
Do you know that there are so many companies out there that are begging for workers that are willing to pay you $15 to $20 an hour for you to work? Amazon, Starbucks. There's so many other places that are begging for workers because they just don't have enough. I'm not gonna, no. I'm making it a condition of your bond now that you get a full-time job. And I'm bringing you back in 2 weeks to see what you have done. But As far as what you get to hang out and do nothing all day, and then I have to pay for your lawyer too? You want a back rub too? No. I will give you an application. I'm going to send it home, and then I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks, and I want to see what you've done to get a job. If you've done nothing, then life's not going to go well. But it's not fair that we all here, I mean, I might as well just give you my wallet now. That's what we're doing.
And Your Honor, I may previously had a violation of no driving because the defendant expressed he had no insurance. So you add and prove that as well, no driving.
I hope you are not driving, Mr. C. Strong.
I was able to get insurance from.
You are supposed to get court approval first before you drive, and you signed.
I got insurance a few days after we left from here. You told me not to drive without getting it.
Deputy Anderson, can you get that piece of paper, please? Sorry, guys. It's momentarily. Can you hand that to him? What does that say?
No driving without insurance approval.
Man, don't play Helen Keller. No driving without valid liability insurance and court approval. Do you want to go to jail? Don't drive. All I'm asking you to do is follow the law, Mr. C. Strong. I don't give out lawyers like it's candy on Halloween, and I expect you to pull your weight. And I don't care if you don't like what I'm telling you, but sometimes in life, someone needs to put you over their knee and tell you this is how things need to go. And you, at 39, need to grow up and pull your weight. Start working. Don't be a bum. Can you give him an application? And we will see you back in 2 weeks. And then can you file conditions, please, that he must get a full-time job, please? That way. Mr. D.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. I have a plea on Mr. James Hollahan, I should say, Your Honor. Mr. Hollahan. Just to be transparent with you before the plea, this is the young man that you had tested twice. I believe the last one was today, and I think it was Friday of last week or Thursday, one day last week. He had come back and he tested positive for, I believe, the last time was THC, and he tested today, and he tested positive for alcohol and THC.
You want me to let you go?
Yes, sir. I drank NyQuil last night, forgetting about.
You really expect me to believe that, Mr. Houlihan?
Yes, sir. I've also got I got a job now, working.
And stay sober if you can't not consume alcohol while you're just on bond. You can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself. It's only a matter of time before you're before us again. Hopefully you haven't wrapped your car around a pole, or more importantly, kill someone else, you know?
Man, sir, I'm working on making changes in my life. I'm still
like testing positive, right? What changes have you done? Other than I'm gonna.
I've started.
I don't want to hear I'm gonna.
I've started seeing the psychiatrist online, working on my mental health.
Mr. D, I don't know. I mean, he tests positive for alcohol today?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. I've confirmed it with Rachel. She did test positive for alcohol.
We admonish you when you come here. When I say no alcohol, I mean no alcohol from any source. I'd say to every single person that walks through our double doors over there. So for you to tell me it's NyQuil, you know you're not supposed to, because I advise you of that very fact, not to use anything that has alcohol in it. I can't just. I know you want to plead guilty, and I probably would have accepted this had you tested negative, but you're testing for alcohol on the day of court. That means that you must have very, very recently consumed alcohol. And if I accept this plea today, I am sending you out into the world, and I'm setting you up for failure. That's all it does. And that's the exact opposite of what we try to do here. Believe it or not, I want to help every single person that comes here. And if that means taking you into custody, that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm sorry, but you're on bond for this case. You're testing positive for alcohol. It goes with you. Mr. D, we'll talk, okay? We'll figure, Mr. Houlihan, I mean, I'm not going to throw the keys away, but we got to figure something out. And this is just not, it serves no one. Okay, thank you. It goes with you.
I gave him that process last time.
Just bear with me, ma'am. Let me talk to the lawyers, and then I'll bring you up and we can talk, okay? Give me a bit. Mr. D.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Your Honor, I am here on Mr. Timothy Akers. It's my understanding that the court may want to impose some conditions.
Come up, Mr. Akers.
Judge, Ms. Rachel.
Phosphorus or THC amphetamines, ecstasy.
Shocking.
Judge Fleischer.
It stops today. You will be required to come here every Monday and Thursday to take a drug and alcohol test. The next time you test positive for meth, ecstasy, what else? Amphetamines, phencyclidine, whatever it is, you're going to stay with me, and I will put you in a rehab facility myself. Do you understand? I'm giving you the opportunity to stop using drugs now on your own. If you're incapable of doing it on your own, then you will be doing it with me. So you need to do whatever you can to stop using dope. Are you high right now?
I don't freak out, but
What do you do for a living, Mr. Akers?
Social Security discipline.
How do you really get money?
Social Security discipline.
How are you going to stop using?
I have I'm a simple person. I understand the gravity is like something.
And I'm having a competent examination prepared for him. He's informed me that he has mental issues, that he's been institutionalized.
It's all, Mr. D, it's all because of one reason. I'll tell you now, if you continue to use the dope, you have little synapses in your brain, right? Do you know what a synapse is? Okay, you have these little wires in your brain, and if you continue to use dope, those wires.
Here's where the legal picture snaps into focus. Criminal mischief hinges on property damage, and that $1,000 estimate is critical. It pushes this beyond bad behavior into real criminal exposure. Notice how the narrative stacks incident after incident to establish probable cause. Do you think this sounds like a breakdown or a crime that deserves jail time?
Instead of the electrodes, they're going to jumble, they're going to get all crazy and just.
They fill up and they overflow. They can't receive. They can't receive. I'm
If you continue to use dope, you're going to start having psychosis, paranoia, and it only leads and ends up worse. You need to stop now before you hit the point of no return. Do you understand?
Sure.
Do you have any health insurance?
Check it. My food stamps like I give this one. Yeah.
Where you live now? Who do you have in your life?
Have in my life?
Who do you have in your life? Okay, you haven't found Jesus yet, so who else do you have in your life? Who?
That's it. That's it, man. I got Jesus.
How old are you?
I'm 40. Getting ready to be 41.
You're 41. Where's mom and dad?
They died over a decade ago.
Who else do you have in your life that can help you out?
Me. I come here to try to figure things out because things weren't going well. In Missouri, I didn't have nothing there. I came here. It's been over a year. I've had a lot of things stolen from me, so it's been really hard to try to reboot. And it's just like it's bad times. So like I don't know what else to do. I mean, I understand the gravity of the situation. I really wish I had not done that, but like.
That's talk about the fact of the case.
All right,
Mr. Akers, how do we go forward? How on earth are you going to be able to stop without me having to put you in jail?
I have the ability to. I'm not that addicted. I mean, it's a matter of I see that.
When is the last time that you've not used?
Honestly, it's more of a current issue. I haven't. I never was. It never was a drug of choice. So like, sort of reason. So like, and it's not going to be a trouble. That big of an issue, though. I mean,
Are you tired of feeling like this?
how do you feel like this? I don't understand how to phrase the question. I just what I want is try to finish this, move on from here, because like I'm in. I just got to a place, find a place that has showers for homeless, and I had to go get an address. I have things that I've had trouble with the homeless that give help because when I go, because I have the social security check. They people find me.
Trying to go. I'm going to try to find you a place where you can crash.
I'd rather not. Can I just? Can you give me the week?
Gotta get off these streets.
You're doing your things your way, and it's not been going well. And if you don't realize that, then I'm here to tell you that. You don't look good. You're not acting well. And it looks like you're either high right now or you're coming down. And I'm telling you that you're slowly killing yourself. And I'm seeing you deteriorate in my eyes, and in the last year and a half that you and I have known each other, you are deteriorating. The last time you were here, you had more teeth than you do now.
It's been gone for a long time.
What's going to happen in a year?
Like, things have not.
So listen. It stops now.
Sir?
No more dope. I will see you here on Thursday for you to take another drug test. And you will test every week with me. The next time you test positive, I'm going to keep you. So I'm giving you the opportunity to stop on your own. If you fail me, then you will stay with me. Do you understand? I'm giving you a heads up that you're not slowly, but you're going like this. And it's not it needs to stop. Okay?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
See you Thursday. I will give you resources if you want them. But try to use them so you're not on the street anymore. So we'll give you resources.
Thank you, Judge. Okay, have a seat, sir.
I have some more information on Mr. Waters. So his mother passed last year from cardiac arrest while he was in custody from one of these thefts. He didn't find out until he got out. He actually didn't volunteer that information. I just brought up his mom because I was trying to figure out where he was going to stay. And that's when he told me that, and he became very withdrawn for a second. So I could tell that's something that obviously has affected him a lot. As far as where he's staying, when he gets out, he is going to stay at an apartment complex in Sunnyside with his girlfriend. He has no other family. He doesn't have any siblings that he talks to. And he is working with, actually, he has a housing manager whose number he gave me, who I called, who actually picked up the phone. He sent me over his business card. It's Rashad Washington over at Search. They had an appointment today. His girlfriend did show up to their appointment this morning. And so they're helping them get housing, but they have been working with Mr. Rashad not Rashad, my client. Mr. Rashad has been working with my client and his girlfriend to get them housing for some time. And that process continues because she was able to make the appointment today. As far as his theft cases, so most of them were last year. And there's like one in 2022.
You see what I mean? That there's.
Yeah, they're clustered together. So a lot of them were in February, and they're all the same. They're all essentials. In February, there's thermals. Looks like he got cold. So he has sweatshirts, thermals. In every theft, there's underwear and socks.
Where's it from? Where's he going?
All Target.
All of them are Target.
The very last one was Forever 21, but it was blue jeans and a t-shirt.
Moving up. Forever 21.
That's moving. I mean, that's cheap.
Now you want to go with style.
Those are cheaper. So, but they were blue jeans and a t-shirt. And then the Target was all essentials, a backpack, a beanie, and it changes with the seasons. You can tell as the seasons change, he needed different things.
He's going to help himself.
Yeah, so.
Yes, ma'am.
She doesn't have the house though, does she yet?
No, they're helping them, but they do have an apartment on their own. She pays the rent.
Your Honor, we're seeing that not only in the most recent, again, with the vapes, but also it appears in a previous theft, he stole electronic devices. If I can find it. It says, one moment, Your Honor, I apologize.
Shudder to think the times that he's not been, because imagine 13 times he's been busted, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many times has he not?
Yeah, it looks like they knew him towards the newest ones from Target. They knew exactly who he was when he walked in.
As soon as he walks in, everybody must know who he is.
Yeah.
He's going to the same one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it appears at Target, and like counsel mentioned, there are a lot of clothing, but there is an incident at where it says, let me pull through it. It appears in July of 2023. Items stolen by the defendant include a Belkin USB DC car charger, a JLab Go Bluetooth earbud, and as well as a MyCharge portable power bank, in addition to the clothing as well. So he's not just stealing the
I
thing.
get it. He wants to listen to music, right?
And then one of them, I think it was like stationery, like stuff to write with. So it's like things that he looks like he needs because he's doing either trying to keep himself warm or live or have clean underwear, or it looks like maybe somebody told him, hey, fill out this application or mail this letter or whatever, and he got those items for that. But I would still consider those necessities, the stationery, maybe not so much electronics. It's been a while, Judge, like he said. And again, this theft, he didn't take anything. Even if he allegedly is a co-defendant, he's not the one who did anything. He's just, allegedly, he's just there. And this is that area, Judge, over by Louisiana Fried Chicken, by that old Greyhound station. So it's just kind of high stress for law enforcement. They just come in and they see people and they round them up. So it's not somewhere he should be, but you know. He's not accused of selling drugs. He's not accused of doing anything else. He's just there.
And I know their position is, have you spoken to girlfriend?
I haven't spoken to her. I called the housing manager today, who did meet with her today. So she does exist and she's still trying to get that house.
When he has a 100% house to go to and he's not on the street, then I'll give him an ankle monitor. But I want to know that I'm not, and I don't want to take his word for it, that they actually have an actual house. If they know definitively that there's a house that he can go to, he has a place to go to, so he's not roaming and just up to no good, then I will. But on the condition that, number one, he's not out in the middle of the night. Number two, he's not using anything. Number three, actively searching for a job, because I want him to work. He's got to get a job. And at the minimum, I want him to go to that Fresh Start fair beginning of November, so we can try to get him a job. Okay. So find out 100% that he has a place to go to.
I have the address. He does have a place to go to right now.
You have a girlfriend's number?
Yeah, I do.
The number. Oh, don't say it out loud.
Yeah, I was going to show you.
Yeah, come on. Oh. Where'd she go? Quick with him, and then
November 4th.
This, and then just that number. Houston is last name.
Hi, you've reached 125.
I don't know. Until I know that he has a place, then I will.
Okay.
So just keep me in the loop, huh, Jillian?
I'll return. I have another court to go to. I'll she calls me.
Thanks. Stephen, ready? Ready? Come on. Mr. Davis, come up.
So Judge, just an update on what I found through my research. It looks like the underlying conviction that the defendant has that requires him to register as a sex offender is called and attempted indecent liberties with a child case, and that's out of Kansas. When you look at chapter 62, which are the requirements for who needs to register and how, there's a definition in subsection 10 for what's called an extra-jurisdictional registrant, which just means someone that's out of state that's been convicted. And the rule states that they just have to follow the out-of-state reporting standards. When I looked at the Kansas reporting standards, there's 3 requirements for sex offender registrations. It's 15 years, 25 years, or life. So because of this conviction, he has to at least register. The least amount is 15 years. Since it was from 2004, that means he's actively non-reporting and committing a state jail felony by not actively reporting, which
Well, I think it is, isn't it?
It would end in 2019, I think, correct? If it's
So what?
so then you're correct, Judge. It is a 3rd degree.
So failure to register as a sex offender is a 3rd degree, number
Yes,
one.
Judge.
I thought.
Yes,
think.
Judge. You're correct.
Is he required to register as a sex offender?
So that's the issue. So if it was from 2004 and then 15 years after that, my understanding from him is that his duty to register ended in 2019. So I don't know. Did you say it was 04?
Somewhere, right? I mean,
Right.
if he's been here, we have here as far back as 2009, there's an assault of a family member. We have failure to register as a sex offender 2 times in 09 and then in 11. So at a minimum, if he's registered at least 1 time, he should be in the sex offender registry. All that information should be in the registry as far as what his information is about. So if I pull up the registry now, which I'm going to try to.
I looked it up, Judge. I don't see his name anywhere. I don't see it at all when I look up his name.
And I believe it may be because this 15-year period ended. If the conviction was 04, then I think so 2019 would have been the ending point for that 15 years, which is what he's told me, that 2019 was the end of the reporting requirement.
You have to understand, Mr. Davis, that I'm going to do everything in my power to protect every single person of Harris County. If you're supposed to register as a sex offender and you're not, I'm not giving you a PR bond because it shows me that you are willfully not following the law. And I have the right to find your bond insufficient to revoke it and raise it up. Now, I'm not going to go crazy, but I want to protect my public. And you're out there allegedly you've got this new indecent exposure. I see that you're a registered sex offender and that you potentially need to be, and you're committing felonies every single day that you're not registered. Now, if you can show me somehow that you're not supposed to register, then okay.
Judge, he had shown me something on his phone that had like the ending date. So I can check and see if that's something I can provide.
I got to understand, I'm not going to take your word for it. I got to see some kind of proof.
Okay.
We have 2 failure to register as a sex offender, so he got punished for those. When he got out and when he completed the punishment, did he never go and register again? I mean, I got to imagine that the day you complete your sentence, you got to go register.
Well, they can't force you to, Judge. It's on you as the defendant to go
So
do your registration.
From 2011, no one has gone after to see if he's just.
When we called them, they said they haven't heard from him. Morgan, when was the date that the certification officers that are assigned to this defendant? I believe their name's Officer Cooper, that he's supposed to follow.
Spoke to them?
I spoke to Ms. Cooper. She's with the organization that, like, I guess they come to. So he is on her list of people that's supposed to be reporting.
So he is supposed to report.
She told me that he has not checked in since May of 2019, and I asked her if he's supposed to be checking in, and she said he's registered as homeless, he's supposed to check in every 30 days. And when I called back to speak to her about charges being filed, she transferred me to the compliance office.
And then what?
Filing a new charge for failure to register. So I'm not sure about the requirements of the reporting period, but they didn't mention anything to me about him not being supposed to register, if that makes sense.
Do you have her phone number?
Sorry?
Do you have her phone number now?
Yes, I have the phone number for the actual office, and then I had to ask for Ms. Cooper. So if you'd like, I can ask for her phone number directly and call her back.
I mean, because I have to imagine that if he wasn't supposed to register, If he had no duty, then she would have told you, no, he didn't have a duty. He didn't have to register. But you're telling me she told you that he was supposed to register and he hasn't been since 2019.
That is what she told me.
It's unacceptable. I mean, and because he's homeless, I don't find that I can protect the public because
But Judge, the last thing we're trying to do at this point is trying to figure out what the reporting requirement is for the specific offense, because the larger offense.
concern is, are you supposed to report or not? And if you are and you're not reporting, I have a problem with it, right?
So I'm looking at, it's offenderradar.com is kind of where he was looking it up, but I don't know. There's thinking it's a state registry, it had the ending date of registration was in 2019.
What is offenderradar.com?
I'm not sure, but just what he was. That's what I got here. It says it's pulled from the Texas registry though. We're able to from that link. Texas registry.
Here, do you want to send that to him? To what that says is that the registration ending date was in 2019. But regardless, though, from 2011 to 2019, he still hasn't registered at all. I don't know.
Either way, Judge, the big issue here is there's all these sexually related offenses, and now he's doing it again in a public park where there's people congregated, families, children.
I get it.
Yeah.
Would you please call back and see, was he supposed to register or not? Would you please? And then, yeah. Mr. Davis, take a seat from the jury box, please. Josh, what say you? Oh, any luck?
I think that everyone might be on their lunch break right now.
Of course. Everybody in their normal right minds is at lunch right now.
So I think the issue, I think the issue, Judge, is what you were saying is that I don't know if it tolls, because it doesn't seem logical to me that you can just fail to report for years.
Right.
And then, yeah, I get you can get slapped with a felony charge, but it seems like
it's not logical where you can just evade, right? Not register, and then the time lapses, and then, okay, everybody's just like.
Because there's been large stints of time where this defendant has not reported. He was verified in
I don't know if
2019.
that's true though. Because if it's a 15-year, I think the issue is we don't know if he had a 15-year or a 25-year.
No, but even then, I'm looking at because every time you report, you take a photo.
Right.
So I'm looking at multiple large stints of time where he did not report.
But the conviction was from 04, right?
Yeah, from 04.
I've seen where I've looked at certain people and it'll say lifetime registry, or it'll say how long they have to register. How come it doesn't say that?
I think because this is an out-of-state conviction, Judge.
Right.
All we have is the code. We just have to follow the code, which says you just got to check their requirements. And we looked at the requirements. We're thinking it's a 15,
25.
We're thinking 25. We're thinking it's a 25 based off of what the Kansas statute is saying. Because it's
25 from the time of conviction.
from the time of conviction.
And this here, the conviction was
2004.
Which if it's showing that projected end date is 2019, it would make sense if it's 15, that 15-year period, it would have finished in 2019, I guess. Correct. Which is what he's saying, hey, they told me I'm done in 2019, 15 years after my conviction. And so that's why I haven't reported since then. And then I guess we just have to confirm it that obligation terminated.
Josh, the only thing I do know is that I don't want him to be a transient, because I want to know where he is at all times, just like we would do to every single other person. Come up, Mr. Davis.
Today to see what we can do about confirming housing.
You know, on the, how old are you? How old? 41. You know, on the sex offender registry, we can look at your picture and we can see what you look like from the time that you started your stint in the criminal justice system to how you look now. Holy moly. That's like one of the things you see on websites with like, if you do dope, this is what you're, I mean, it's just incredible the way that the streets have taken over your life and the way that you are. It's really, really sad. And it, you know, I feel for you at one point. I really do. But at the same time, it's of your own making. And you got to ask yourself why. Why would someone do this? Why? The only thing I do know is that I want my streets safe at all costs. And I'm going to do everything in my power to protect it. You know, and while you're transient, while you're out roaming, we can't put our hands on you. We have no idea where you're going. We have no idea what you're doing. So how am I supposed to monitor you while you're transient? I don't want you to be transient. I want you to have a home base. So I know if I need to find you, I know where you are. And that other people, specifically children, are protected. How do we do this?
There's he has access to a place where he can charge things. I know, so I don't know if he might be able to do a GPS monitor.
How are you going to charge it? How are you going to? You need a home base.
That's not the library.
That's not a home base. But with what you're charged with, it scares me. And your history even more so scares me. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I mean, because I don't like to put people in jail, but I got to know that my streets are safe. And if I can't monitor you, then I can't have you out on bond.
Just give us an opportunity to connect with a social worker to see.
Of course, take your time. I mean, it's already 1 o'clock. We got to kind of hurry, but you know, I'm just
be able to roll till tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm going to keep him because I'm not letting him go while he's transient. I'm not going to do it, Mr. I mean,
I have a dog to take care of.
You what?
Nobody to take care of her.
You have a what?
I have a dog.
Who's taking care of the dog now?
Right now, nobody. I had nobody to take care of her. I'm because when I got out, I've been taking care of her for the last 7 days when I got out of jail. I have nobody.
Just got a dog in 7 days.
No, I've had her for 2 years.
I don't know what to tell you, but
And I can't leave her. They just really don't want to leave her by herself at my campsite for 1 or 2
oh, but there are other people at the campsite, right?
No, just me. That's it. Just me and her. That's it.
You're going to leave a dog tied up in a campsite?
I leave her when I go places to charge, yes. She has a habit of biting people.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm taking him now. We can roll it to tomorrow, see what you can do. But while you're transient, it's not going to happen because I can't monitor you. And that's what I want to do. So what I'm going to do is we'll find you a place for tomorrow so we can find you a home and a place to stay. And then I'm going to put a monitor on your ankle so I know where you are at all times. But until I know that you have a home base, no, you know, I don't feel that the streets are protected, especially know that you might be, you know, you have to potentially register as a sex offender. You've not been doing it for quite a while. I don't know this. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a lot of work while you're here. Number one, if you guys can reach out to the registry, see if he's still supposed to register. If so, for how long? Has it expired? And then let's regroup tomorrow. And then, I mean, I'm going to set your bond at $1,000. So I'm not, you know, but I just file it out find it wholly insufficient with too many variables and I can't track you. As soon as you get out of here, you're off and we'll never find you. And that's not what I want. You literally spiraled and you at 41, you look like you're 71 when life shouldn't be like this. If you can really, I mean, who do you have in your life? Why?
Most of my family just don't, nothing to do with me.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you think they would?
Talk to my mom, and she's really incapable of taking care.
Say it again?
My mom, but she's on disability. She really can't take care and help me out. And my father, he's in Amby home. I mean, really don't have that capability.
If we reach out to your mom, where's your mom now?
She's in Oakley, Kansas.
In Kansas. Where's dad? In
Kansas.
same in Kansas as well. If you reached out to them, do you think that they talk to you?
I do talk to my mom on a daily basis. I talk to her every day, but she just don't have the money to help me out, to take care.
We're going to work on that for you. We're going to try to find you some stable housing. We're going to try to find you something to help
I've
you.
been trying to look at people and it's getting denied every time I try to find, even try to get housing from through Star of Hope, through other places.
We have resources for you to help you. Okay. Now that you're with us, we'll do everything. But I mean, believe it or not, I want to help you, Mr. Davis.
Been out here too long.
Huh?
Been way out here too long. I've been out here homeless for way too long.
Hey, you either going to go back or you're going to take our help and we're going to get you out of this rut, one way or the other. But what you're doing now is not working, especially in light that you're picking up these charges. Okay? All right, so let's regroup tomorrow. He goes with you. Thanks.
What's the new bond amount?
Just 1,000. Or you know what? Just make it. What's it at now? 100. Just make it 250.
250?
Yeah.
My stuff's right there.